that just got us under a spell. Selling broke down treasures that don't work so well. But us Captain Noodle Pence, they'll buy 'em anyway, trying not to spend all their atoms every day.
And hello, I know we don't have an intro video.
Hello, hello. We do have an intro video. I think we are up on
We do have an
screen.
intro video. There we go.
Hey,
Greetings and salutations,
everyone.
Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Oscapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants. Why the long face, Oscapt? You sound sad. It's our birthday.
Is our birthday. I'm sad because the technology is not participating in our birthday today, and so it's been a little bit of a frustrating morning. But oh my gosh, look at that cake.
Yes, that is our official birthday cake. Today we're celebrating our first full year as a Fallout 76 YouTube channel. And guess who is participating already? All the wonderful people in the live chat, including Triglide, who has already given out a bunch of memberships and paid for my atoms today.
Nice, thank you, Triglide.
Thank you so much. I see we have everyone here in the live chat, pretty much everyone here in the live chat is already a member. We have some new people showing up. If you are a member, your name will appear in green and you will have a badge next to your name. If your name is still in gray, you can hit the big join button and become a member, or you can wait for Petunia Pickles to give out 5 memberships. Petunia.
I'm gonna crack open a Red Bull here and see if I can get my energy levels a little bit psyched.
That's right.
We should be a little bit more amped.
Well, people in the live chat have been super excited and supportive, and we have some questions and comments already. We have new fans of our band, the Wasteland Warblers, who are listening to the entire album.
Dragon Red.
My God! More memberships. Thank you guys. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Can you believe it's been a whole year? That's insane. Like sometimes it feels like we just started, and other times it feels like we've been doing this our whole lives. We have, right?
I feel like I've been doing it my whole life just this morning.
I can't remember our life before this. Oh my God, we have more membership. My Chimera just gifted 10.
Thank you very much.
You guys are amazing. It's a proper party now. And we have a poll going, a very unusual poll this morning. Normally we ask you what you want to do, but since it's our birthday, we get to do whatever we want to do. So in the poll.
That's it, I'm ending the stream. That's it.
That's right. We're going to go eat cake.
What do I want to do? That's right. I'm going to go get cookies from Crumble.
In the
TV all
poll,
day.
we are asking, what was your first Gamer Aviator video? If you remember how you found us, how you got started.
Oh my gosh. All right, if you want to see something fun, go to our channel and go back to like our very first videos where, do we still have the Borderlands videos up there?
No, I unlisted those, and I unlisted a few very embarrassing ones. So there are some older ones where like our faces are still on the screen, and I have those really horrible colorful overlays. It's so cheesy.
Do we have the Minervas where there's no lip movement?
Yes. It's quite bad.
So in the early days of Minerva, before I started doing all the lip syncing, we would actually take the sections of Minerva's dialogue where she moves her own mouth, and we would like slice those together to try and make it look like she was talking, and it was quite bad. But Tommy I don't think his lips moved at all. I mean, it's so funny to look back at the videos that we made where we were like, we're doing all right, and we're like, oh my gosh, so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Melvin says, ha ha ha, I remember those. And Jeremy says, I figured you guys had been around for longer than a year. Your stuff looks so polished. Thank you kindly. Well, we have been making videos and producing YouTube content for way longer than a year. I run an art academy. Oscap runs a technology wizardry show on his end. So we have been around for more than 5 years on YouTube, perfecting our YouTubing skills. But this is our first gaming channel, and it has been around for only a year. And on that note, we have something cute to show you. That was your cue.
Okay.
My name is Oscapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
We are here to bring you science.
And math.
Why can't I build here? It's the perfect place to be. But my house floats in the air, sinks down like the sea.
It's tough finding a nice home out there. Are you tired of those nasty walls? Are you fed up with holes in your floors? Don't despair. Call Red Bear Repair and turn this awful dump into a beautiful home even the missus will love.
I have an idea for an expansion of the Players Below.
Let's hear it.
Players run caravans of supplies for the Blue Ridge Trading Company, and they get rewards for doing it.
Sounds like a good start. Give me the details.
Well, to start the event, players discover an outpost for the Blue Ridge Trading Company.
Stop there. That's too easy. Let's have them discover a super mutant camp with a bunch of dead prisoners, kill the super mutants, search the corpses for loot, find a caravan operator, steal the cargo, and then return it to Blue Ridge for a reward.
And there we go.
And there you go. That was fun, huh?
That was.
We have some people saying in the comments, well, we have a lot of people screaming science in the comments, and they blinded me with science. And we have some people saying that the Wasteland Warblers music video was their first.
Oh, nice.
Looks like mole rats are done chewing. Should I take over the controls again?
Yeah, you may.
Alrighty. I will wait for the
And while
mole
you're
rats
doing-
report, and once that's ready,
should have
I'll start the atomic shop.
Should have a report already.
Looking for traffic.
Oh, no, you don't have the report because it's because I had to reboot a machine this morning. So we will just leave them with me taking a nap while I very quickly make that report appear.
Alrighty, and I'll just start going through what I see is obviously brand new. So you can switch over to me. Oh, you did. I am behind. And here we go. Today's theme appears to be Nuka-cola yet again. Like, we have not had enough Nuka-cola themed stuff in the past 3 weeks. I think that's their filler stuff. Like, if they can't offer anything new, they just throw Nuka-cola at us, because you can't go wrong with Nuka-cola. Though we did see some amazing Nuka-cola themed camps in the past few weeks, including Malcolm's camp, which was most excellent. He has every single Nuka-cola collectible in his camp. This is the Nuka-cola Factory bundle, very different. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. In the Nuka-cola Factory bundle, we have a building kit, okay, the red shingle wallpaper, classic Nuka-cola mystery machine, a Nuka-cola bar stool, different bar stools, neon sign, Nuka-cola, more bar stools, and I don't count prefixes and suffixes as rewards. They shouldn't charge us money for that. But we do have, I thought this was a building kit, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the wallpaper. No, it is. It's the building kit as well. So for 1,500 atoms, we get a building kit plus a whole bunch of stuff. That ain't bad. Bar stools we've seen. This is one of those mystery pictures. Oh, this is cool. This is the shingle wallpaper. This is actually a lot more exciting than meets the eye. I saw this in the data mine and I went crazy for it then, and I'm about to go crazy for it now again. This is exciting because we can put the outside facing texture of this building kit on the inside simply by applying the wallpaper, and we don't have to double wall anymore. Double walling is a pain in the butt. It requires merging and burning and wizardry and goat sacrifice, and of course it eats into our budget. Every wall costs twice as much, which allows you less budget to decorate. This is brilliant. More of this, please. I think every single facade of the house should also be offered as a wallpaper. That would be super cool. Next up, we have the traveling soda shop bundle. More Nuka-cola stuff. This includes, of course, things are not in order. This includes the Nuka World on Tour ticket booth. That would be this. The Nuka-cola wagon. Wagon. I do not see a wagon in this picture. Does anyone see a wagon here? Is it in the background there? No, that's the light. That's it. There it is. The Nuka-cola wagon. Found it. Nuka World on Tour garbage bin. I have this garbage bin. It's actually really cool. Mine is a stash box also. It doesn't say garbage bin stash box here, so we'll have to find out. But mine is a stash box and I absolutely love it. These are really, really cool. Surprisingly cool. Nuka-cola mystery machine, I have that. Nuka-cola candy machines. A lot of people are after the Nuka-cola candy machines. This is just the regular candy machine, not the quantum, so do not be fooled. And we have, of course, the wall sign and the hot tub. We saw the new and improved version of this hot tub for ghouls, so that's coming soon with some green goo. And this bundle is 1,260 atoms. I don't know. It's okay. I kind of always expect bundles to be a discounted price, and they never really are. So it's just some wishful thinking on my part. It's a standard price for a bundle like this. The reason that I'm pointing out my opinion about the bundles and whether they're fair or not is because so many of you are asking about prices, and especially the new players don't know if this is a good price to pay or not. So I get a lot of comments on these shows to specifically talk more about the price and to give my opinion on whether it's overpriced, underpriced, which, spoiler alert, never happens, or fairly priced, which sometimes happens. The soda popping bundle, we have weapon skins here. So Nuka Twist paint for the minigun, a Nuka Twist handmade rifle paint, Nuka Launcher, Nuka-Cola Classic hunting rifle paint. For 840, I would not invest in this bundle, considering that most of these paints, like looking at that, it doesn't even scream Nuka-Cola to me. This one does, but like really, would you pay 840 atoms to just have the word Nuka-Cola on a gun that you probably don't even carry most of the time? I would say no on this bundle. I think it's overpriced and unnecessary. This is a filler bundle. However, these two, the factory and the soda shop, are pretty cool if you are a Nuka-Cola lover, which many people are. It's a very popular building theme and collecting theme in the game. So I think it's pretty cool. This is the building kit itself on its own. Obviously, we're gonna have to buy it and review it, so that's gonna happen. Do not be alarmed by the low atom count on the bottom right there, I will switch out into my other character, which has over 4,000 atoms. So we certainly have money to spend today. I will buy this, we will review it, and I'll probably make a video either on this, or if we get a prefab as well, then maybe on that. This is the red shingle kit, which looks very much like a lot of the kits that we already have in the game. However, it is a little bit different. It's kind of, just looking at the pictures before we test drive this thing, it looks like a hybrid of a bunch of different things that we have. For instance, that door with the windows is very similar to what we have with the spooky, dark Halloween themed bundle, the Gothic bundle or whatever it's called. Except it has a Helvetia door on it. The Helvetia door is, of course, from the Helvetia set. We do get windows with shutters, which is nice and refreshing. I like windows with shutters. And it appears that all of the windows are busted out. I don't know if we get an option to switch out the windows, if you can have nice clean ones, or if you have to live with the broken windows. We will, of course, test this when I buy it. And as far as the roof goes, we have our standard roof tiles, very similar to the copper roof tile that we already own. But we also get this centerpiece with the little tower. And of course, the walls are shingled. So this is a 700 atom building kit. That is standard. A lot of prefabs, a lot of building kits are 700. So it's not overpriced, not underpriced. It's just standard. So if you want just a kit, it's a good price. It's a good way to get it. The bar stools are available as individual items as well. Reskin, yeah, everything's a reskin. Everything's a reskin of a reskin of a reskin. So if you already own a lot of building kits, you probably don't need this. However, not everyone owns everything, and a lot of people are just starting to collect their building kits. And if this is one of your first, it's probably a cool one, but we'll test drive it for sure. And this one is the wallpaper. You can get that separately for 400 atoms. Holy cow, that is expensive, boys and girls. I would not buy wallpaper for 400 atoms. If you really want the wallpaper and the kit, the bundle does seem to be a better way to go. We do also get the factory tile floor for 500 atoms. I feel like the prices on floors and walls are going up. Either that or...
Everything is going up.
Right? It's 500 atoms for a tile floor. And once again, it's a reskin. We have this tile floor in gray. This is just the red version of it for the Nuka-cola theme. I don't know. I smell a ripoff here. The kit, yes,
Figure 100
nice.
atoms is $1. So you look at this and it's like, is a wallpaper or a floor wallpaper or a floor paper, is that worth $5?
Yeah.
This is Bethesda passing inflation down to you. They got to pay their staff more so that they can afford to buy eggs, and the only way that they can extract money is from us. So they're going to raise the price of in-game virtual items. You're not even getting real stuff. But
Right?
It is what it is. This is the world that we live in. So we're all still here, which means that we all still want to play the game. And this, we can bitch. But in the end, we're still going to buy it. We're just going to complain a lot.
Yeah, but come on. But come on, 700, an entire building kit from which you can build pretty much anything, or 500, a tile. Like, there's no logic here.
Yeah, but at least it's not 500 atoms per floor piece that you cover. You can cover all your floors.
There's that.
So
yes,
if you have enough floors,
right.
it's actually quite economical. It's all about how you spin it.
Yes, we must remain positive. It is economical. The classic Nuka-cola mystery machine. Oh, interesting. This marvelous classic Nuka-cola machine holds every Nuka-cola variety imaginable you could ever want, but which one will you get? So this is the same as... same as this. We
It's the same as that. It just looks a little different.
Yeah, so I own this one, and while it looks cool, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to place in your camp. It's large and it's round, which makes it take up awkward spaces and kind of lock you out of other things that you can decorate with. Making this into a rectangle, into like a wardrobe shape thing, that you can put up against the wall, I think is better. So if you're looking for a Nuka-Cola mystery machine, I think this is actually a better look than the bottle one. So yeah, another reskin, but you know, for some people, it's a brand new item. Nuka-Cola factory neon sign straight out of our bundle, but you can get it individually. I myself am a huge fan of neon, of any kind of neon sign. I don't even care what it says. As long as it glows, I'm gonna get it. So $250 for a neon sign, I don't think is a big deal. I don't think that's a ripoff. I think that's pretty standard. I don't even know if we have anything that that's less than 250. That might literally be our lowest price. That mole rat report is not rendering for me, OSCAP. Are you able to see it? If you are, maybe you can call out the items that you want me to pull up on the screen.
It's there. It's in the reports folder. Go.
It is, but when I open it, it crashes.
Oh, that's exciting. 1 moment, please. Tech support!
Tech support!
Live reports. Today's date. Yeah, it works for me. What do you need to know?
Well, I am in featured now. Where should I go next?
Oh, this is going to be interestingly difficult. Shit. Sock puppets, I'm coming down.
No, just tell me the next item. One second, please.
It's the 28th. Sorry, I killed your chat window too. But at least you have a report now.
Alrighty, we have a report now. So on page 1, we did all of the Nuka-Cola stuff. We did all of the individual items. Now on to line 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we have Camp Life Bundle, which pretty freaking amazing. I own this plant. This is the carnivorous plant, which is a bed. Those of you who saw my shelter review, the shelter where I am making a nature museum. It's actually a pretty disappointing shelter, but it's a really cool decoration on my part, if I may say so myself. In that shelter, which is a nature museum, and in every single one of my greenhouses now, I have this plant, and it's amazing. It's just such a cool curiosity to have in your camp. Additionally, you get this giant anthill house display decoration, the ant farm. OSCAP owns this, and this thing is humongous. If you stand next to it, you will actually be shorter than the gravel layer there. So it's a huge wall display. As you can see in this picture, it takes up... Oh yeah, that would be cool. It covers more than 2 standard floor tiles. So it's quite large. Additionally, you get this bunny in a cage. Who doesn't love a bunny in a cage? I think the caged rabbit acts the same way as the chicken coop. I think. Don't quote me on that. The plants, let's see, which of these plants do we get? This is actually, okay, so it's confusing. This is called the spore plant bed, but this is actually a carnivorous plant. If you walk up to it, it eats you. That's the definition of carnivorous. It eats meat. However, this thing
Science.
is this thing is called carnivorous plant. I own this. Everyone who saw my video with the plants wants this same plant. It's the red one in the middle. It's called carnivorous plant. It doesn't eat anything. It just sits there like a plant. I don't know why they called it that. So it's insanely confusing because you get this thing, which is the carnivorous plant, and you get this thing, which is just a pretty pink plant, but they called it carnivorous. Anyhow, you do get these really beautiful plants in this set.
Stephen Dunn, sometimes YouTube will kick you down to a lower bit rate if they think you have slow bandwidth. If you look at the settings on the bottom right corner of the display, you should be able to change what you're seeing from like 240p back up to 1080p, and then you'll be fine. Back to you.
Yes.
And also I have this. I have the ant thing if you want to see it.
Oh, nice. Let me just show this one more thing here, and then we'll show the ant thing.
Oh.
The other thing that we get here is is the spore plant. No, what? We have worm farm, spore plant a bed, giant ant farm, and caged rabbit. This isn't even listed. I don't know what this is or what it does. It looks like a workbench or some kind of a plant. Like it's on their cover, but it's not listed. So I don't know what we actually get in this bundle.
If you know what it is, tell us in the stream.
But even with the mystery item included, I think the price for this bundle is an absolute steal. That's not the worm farm. No, I think this is the. That's the ant wall.
That's the ant farm.
This is the worm farm. Okay, awesome. Alrighty, let's see the ant wall then.
There's the ant
Oh
wall.
wow, it's even bigger than I remember.
A wall. Well, consider that the ants in the game are also quite large. So it's appropriately sized for them. I like this.
Oh, it actually has ants in it.
Yeah, they crawl around and they do their thing, and they're pretty cool. A little farm scene on top, and like the super giant mother ant up here. I mean, it's a cool decoration if you've got camp budget to spare. That's why I put it down in my shelter. But I think if you're an actual builder building things in the upstairs world, there are better things to spend your budget on.
Yes, Oscapt is not a big fan of this ant wall, but I am. I think it's quite cool, especially for people who love plants and greenhouses. Usually when we do these Atomic Shop reviews, I comment on how randomly organized our bundles are. We get some wallpapers and some stools and some weapons paints and Mr. Fuzzy plushie. And I'm like, why? These things have nothing in common. But not this bundle. This bundle is actually very well crafted and organized. Everything is themed. And you get really peculiar items that will absolutely get people to interact with your camp and be like, whoa, what is that? And for that awe factor of this bundle, even though it doesn't have a lot of resource producing things, just for the sheer presentation of it, I think 1,000 atoms is very, very reasonable. I don't think I will ever say that something is underpriced in the Atomic Shop, but very, very reasonable, I think is fair to say for this one. The Dark Star bundle gets us some power armor paint, some rifle paints, and a bunker. The bunker is quite cool. Many of you love this style of building. I know Oscap does. And you may own a bunker. Do you own this bunker or do you own a different bunker?
I have that bunker.
Cool. Maybe we can look at that as well. Here we have the communist fence. Oh, the fence is nice. I wish we had a fence like that in real life. You and I around our house.
Yeah,
that's nice. A nice fence. And we get a collectron, it seems. Communist Collectron Station. Wonder what it collects. So, if you are into communist stuff, there's the Dark Star
the Communist
bundle.
Collectron? I can tell you what that collects.
Yeah, what does it
Here,
collect?
let's let me just switch to my dog here. So it's the proletariat, and it will now scavenge. So you're gonna tell me what it's gonna get? So tools, medical supplies, food, water, and propaganda flyers, because who doesn't need more of those? You'll also get, so like the food items you get are going to be the kinds of things that you would expect from a communist country. You'll get some boiled water, not even purified water, propaganda flyers, and then miscellaneous, junk and whatnot.
Hey, you're lucky to get boiled water. When I lived in a communist country, we had brown water. That's a true story. Next up, we have the Wasteland Knight Power Armor paint. That actually looks badass. I mean, I'm dead set on wearing my pink power armor, but this, it's cool for those of you who run raids, for those of you who like to display your armor. In all of these new and awesome power armor stations that we have coming up in the game as well, and already available in the game, then this is a pretty cool one. We have the spoiled apple tree. It doesn't look spoiled to me. It looks like a normal apple tree.
The apples are spoiled because they've been hanging on there for so long that they are rotten. So this is going to give you spoiled fruit that you can use to make fertilizer.
That is cool. So it's more than just a pretty tree for your collection. I love my trees. I decorate my camps with trees all the time now. Makes camp look a little more immersive and natural. But I love trees that are also collectors. I think I don't need it yet, but mayhaps my ghoul character will need one. We shall see. It's a good one. 420 for a resource collector. That's also a tree. Not bad, not bad. Blue Ridge locker door. It's not just a pretty locker. It's actually one of those secret doors. Again, good deal. Next up, the nodding donkey. We had many questions about this thing and what it actually does. This is another resource collector. It generates oil and nuclear waste. I got the nodding donkey as a reward for something, possibly Fastnacht. So with Fastnacht coming up, I don't necessarily know that you need to invest atoms into this.
Hold on. Mike Travis, yes, when you have food in your inventory and it goes bad and you end up with spoiled meat, spoiled fruit, and spoiled something else, I think.
Vegetables.
It takes 10 of those, spoiled vegetables, yeah. It takes 10 of those to make 1 unit of fertilizer. So go to a chemistry workbench, and under smelting, you can make fertilizer with it.
Cool. We have a pretty cool gun skin. We don't really spend a lot of time on those. We have a very, very cool outfit. Holy cow, I am getting that for my ghoul character. 100% right now, she's rocking one of the duster outfits. Oh, I wish it was longer though. Imagine this is a full-length trench coat.
Nice.
But it's not, it's short. It's still pretty cute. She has nice boots.
Nice boots.
Nice boots. ... 840 atoms though? Holy cow. Oof. That is steep. I don't know if I'm willing to spend $840 on an outfit. We'll see how I feel later in the show and how much other stuff I'm going to buy.
Mr. Green has a very valid point. I forgot that with spoiled meat and intestine, you can make Fastnacht sausage. And that's a fantastic item to make.
We love making Fastnacht sausage. We do have some prefabs. The Wildwood Den is a prefab with a giant base that doesn't actually spill out to the left and the right and all around the perimeter. It's a giant base that just goes down. So ideally, we should be able to sink that in the ground and just have a nice prefab that looks like a little Quanted hut thing. I don't know. If you guys want me to buy it, let me know in the chat and I'll buy it. When you see things, pop up on the screen that you absolutely want me to buy, make a note or scream in the chat. And as the show goes on, if you still don't see me purchasing it, let me know again and again and again until I decide that I want to spend my money on it. You can always give me a super chat and say, hey, here's $10 to buy this thing. And that's a guaranteed way to get it done. Next up, we have the Enclave Outpost kit. Now that is something that's going to be a huge hit with a lot of you. Many of you, Michael's Explorations, I believe you were talking about wanting an Enclave Outpost camp. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but a lot of you have been saying, I wish we had an Enclave building kit. Well, there it is, Enclave building kit. A lot of people also asked for an Enclave prefab. I don't know if we have that in the game, but we do have these bunkers and the Quanted hut thingy, but also this prefab. I probably won't be buying this just because it's so not my style. So unless somebody pays me specifically to buy this, I'd like to pass. I'd rather buy something cute and adorable in my country quaint style of building. Because if I buy this, I'm never going to use this. And I don't like returning things unless they're actually broken. So if I buy it, I keep it. That was the Enclave Outpost kit. After that, we have the Deep Cave Hunter outfit. Another outfit for a little bit less, this time 560. All of a sudden, you know, after seeing that 860 Adam outfit, this one seems like a steal to me. That's a mind trick. They totally tricked me into thinking that this is discounted. It's still expensive. I don't think outfits should cost that much, though. This is an interesting one. In the end, I end up getting the outfits that I want anyway, but you know, I know a lot of you would rather spend your money on building kits than clothing. The Viking costume, that do be a Viking costume, and the prices are going lower and lower. We're at 490 atoms for a costume now. If anyone knows the lore behind this, please let me know. I recognize some of the costumes from before, from some of our magazines and posters that we have in the game. But the Viking costume, I don't recognize. I don't know what that's a reference to. But, you know, everything in the game is a reference to something that's already in the game. And if it's not a reference, then it's a reskin. We all know that.
People are talking in the chat about the price of items and is it because Bethesda's greedy and whatnot. There's an interesting thing about pricing items of subjective value. Like in a competitive marketplace, you know, a Toyota at one dealership is going to be comparably priced to a Toyota at another dealership because they're competing with each other. Gas is going to be priced the same at gas stations that are a block away because they're competing with each other. But when you got a monopoly on virtual goods like Bethesda does here, the price is not defined. And in marketing, there's a phrase that says the price is what the market will bear. So you say, okay, I think this is going to cost 500 atoms. You put it out for 500 atoms, lots of people buy it. So you're like, okay, next time it's going to cost 600 atoms, 800 atoms, 1,000 atoms. And at some point, people are going to stop buying it. That's the price. And then you back it off a little bit from there. And now, because you have precedent on that is something that, so the value of the item is determined by those of us who buy it. As long as people are buying it, Bethesda's going to keep raising the price.
Oh, so I'm the problem. I buy it all.
But it's not any individual person. It's the mass. So, you know, if there are on average 10,000 people in the game and they put something out, or 10,000 people who would buy it, you can crunch all this data. Ooh, 10 pounds for your Enclave building from Triglide. Thank you, Triglide.
Thank you. I guess specifically for my Enclave building, you got it. Alrighty, I'll make it happen and I'll make an Enclave camp. This thing I'm definitely buying for myself. Super chats or not, this is on me 100%. I want this. This is beautiful. Oh my god, and Triglide just struck with 10 Gamer Aviator memberships. This is just gorgeous. This skeletal ceiling light, which is normally 300 atoms and now 150. Now that is a steal.
We're gonna twice the price.
Of course, they can put that on every single item and be like, normally 6,000 atoms, but today only 3,000. And we'll be like, yay, it's a sale.
Yay!
What a
Black Friday all
savings.
over.
And now we have a free Blue Ridge Responders icon. No reason
Glitch
not
says
to
that
grab
the skeletal
it.
ceiling light looks awesome.
It does. I'm
Welcome, Rex, as
absolutely
well,
going to
yeah.
show it off. We have some free Nuka-cola. We have another outfit. That's a cool one. I really like the bride and groom outfits in this game. And this one is 350 atoms. After what I've seen
Antiquated
today.
groom outfit. That's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't think I own the wedding dress, but as soon as the wedding dress comes up, I will get it. The wedding dress, like with all the bullet belts on it and everything, to go with this
Oh, yeah,
groom outfit. It's a really nice
You did have
one.
that, but I don't know. Maybe I have it.
Oh, you might have it. And
I look good in a wedding dress.
you do look good in a wedding dress. You generally look disturbingly good in all dresses. In the game.
Make sure that people are in the game. Yes, thank you. Good Lord.
In the game. And two final items. We've had lots of speculation on this.
We saw this in a data mine. Yes.
Yeah, how big is it really? We can see some floor tiles in this one, and it looks like it's about 2 floor tiles wide. But does it actually produce anything?
Come on. Are you gonna buy it?
Well, it is a Fallout First item. I will get it, sure, and we'll know. It's the only way to know. And no, not this. We have the Missile Silo Shelter Bundle, which is
Isn't that from last week?
Fallout First. It is. It's from last week. That is it. I'm gonna go and change into my other character, and we're gonna buy some stuff that you lovely people paid for.
Meanwhile, I am over here trying to scrap stuff because I've been running raids for the whole weekend, and
They've been asking about your weight.
well, it doesn't count. Because when you're running 100 back-to-back Guardian raids, you get a little fat. So I'm trying to scrap what I just got from
A little.
Allian's expedition while talking to make sure that I don't also scrap something that's important, which it looks like I'm going to keep the
And
dragon.
that would be funny too.
That would be funny. Fit Chef, let me know if you still want this dragon, and I'll hold it for you. Yeah, so I'm actually going to switch out of this build into the Thorny Bastard build, which is going to be super duper fat because I'm carrying a ton of ammunition that I don't need to be carrying.
Charlie
flip
is
over to
screaming
weapons.
in
We're
the
gonna-
chat, it's huge. It's free. I'm assuming we're talking about the Nuka-cola fountain.
It's actually free, that's cool.
Free for
Oh
Fallout
my gosh,
First.
I have 2 dragons. Okay, I'll save both of them.
Ooh.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And then with this, we should be able to dump a bunch of ammo. Well, some ammo. Good Lord, I got to figure out how to lose 100 pounds. Okay, we're not doing that.
Oh, that's all Stimpaks. You know it's all Stimpaks.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Let's look real quick. I always forget that the raids give. Okay, we can drop like almost all of them.
And the other thing that was making me fat during the raids is armor. Yeah, mostly armor limbs that I was getting as rewards. I had to remember to stash those. So I'm like, why can't I move?
Still super fat though. Get rid of a bunch of stim packs too. And then the other
I
thing
am
we
on the
get
roll today.
are
I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff.
repair kits. Are you actually up and shopping already? Because we can switch back.
No, not yet, not yet. I'm joining your world.
Well, one part. Let's see. Let's look at. Whoa, that's not what I want. Stack weight. 47 fusion cores. That's 14 pounds right there. Oh, I'm still carrying the Tesla cannon. That's another 10 pounds. Probably. Oh, and a power armor chassis. Okay. Tesla cannon. We can dump that. Fusion cores. I don't need very many, but we can't really put them anywhere. Power armor chassis. Oh, we're very close. Okay, we're just gonna drop a bunch of fusion cores then. Which, strangely enough, are under ammo. Fusion cores, 47. Drop like 32 of them. Oh, we're so
You're just
close.
dropping them?
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I mean, I went from having 12 to having 47 in like no time at all. We do have a bunch of mods we could probably get rid of. Oops, that's the wrong direction. I'm like picking up mods. So yeah, this is what you get when you run raids. There was somebody who joined Vault 42 and was looking for mods, and he's like, "Is anybody selling this?" And I was like, "I'll just give it to you." So I gave it to him. And then he came back on and he's like, "Is anybody selling this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll just give you that too." And he's like, "Dude, why are you giving me stuff? Like, I can pay." And I'm like, "Because I'm at max caps and I don't care. And if you want it, I'll just give it to you." Hey, Malcolm.
Alrighty, I am in my world and in my camp.
Dad. I'm now skinny. We're gonna go kill some scorched. Really?
Cool.
Oh, I don't have the fixer on me. That's too bad. The drawback to running lots of raids and being fat is that you don't get much of an opportunity to go and hunt things. I'm still logging in and doing lightning dailies. And did everybody kill all the scorched already?
Helvetia.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. So this is the Thorny Bastard build. Which is super full health stealth commando.
I
It can
will
tank a ton of damage.
post a link to
And
it.
uses this. And you what?
I'll post a link to it.
Okay. Uses the CFC with a backup on the fixer and just chains critical hits using hardly any AP. So this is what I've been running when I'm not running raids. Yeah, he also makes limbs explode, which is tons of fun. There was also a question about how to submit your camp as a camp to be on the show, and when we get to the camp segment of the show, we will show you that. But now I send you back to Noodle so that she can shop.
Woohoo! Alrighty, first up, I am going to buy this Nuka-cola factory bundle.
And I'm going to steal the screen again for a second. Macamera wants to know, what's your luck? So I'm not even buffed right now. If I went and ate some awesome possum bacon, we can get that up to 30. But right now it's just at 22. And general perks. So my base luck is 15. And then we've got some other stuff boosting it. Back to Noodle.
This is what I forgot to show. The Abandoned Mine Shelter bundle. This is the one. This includes the Abandoned Mine Shelter, which I own. You guys have seen it. I have my speakeasy in it. I can show it again if you want. But it also comes with ramp stairs? Ramp stairs, ramp stairs. That's what it is. Abandoned Mine ramp stairs. Not the building kit. Do not be fooled. But it comes with the stove, which I have. And we are in my menu now, so all of these things that I own are already crossed out. But this is the mine shelter bundle. But that's not what we're buying here today. What we're buying here today, what did Triglide pay for? This thing, the Enclave outpost kit.
Thing.
We will buy it and we will test it. And this I'm buying for myself because I need to have it. And the fountain is free. So the price is just right.
Huh.
For Fallout first. Okay.
I had to turn off
let's see.
Twitch again today. So we got a comment from somebody who said the Twitch was a black screen, which it was last week as well. I didn't get time to troubleshoot it, but while Noodle was showing you the shop earlier, I went and dug around into it and discovered that it is a black screen because Twitch, for some reason, only supports streaming 1080p at 6,000 megabits per second. I was going to say 6,000 kilobits per second, but that doesn't make any sense. Whereas because we are doing 1080p and 60 frames per second, we are at 12 or even 15,000. 15 megabits per second. So I will have to set up a transcoder to take our 12 to 15, dumb it down to 6, and then stream that to Twitch. So no Twitch for the time being. Sorry.
No Twitch.
It's either that or we go back to 30 frames a second, and I don't want to do that because 60 is just so much prettier.
It is. It's sexy. Did you guys see the achievement?
Cow.
Yes, it does have water. In fact, it has Nuka-cola in it, I think.
Oh, it's got to just be water. It's a Nuka-cola shaped water fountain. Drink it.
Well, look, my dog is in it.
Oh, dirty. Now drink it. You know what your dog just did in it.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
if you collect,
That's
it'll
why
tell
it's
you what it
brown. Communist brown water. Yes, that's what it is. That's what we had in our faucets when I was a kid. I kid you not. But of course, it's going to hover.
Rich.
Nutrient rich. That's right. This is going to hover.
Collect from
I
it. Let's
place
see what
this.
you get.
Drink from it. You want to see if I get a
No,
disease?
collect. Just collect. Dirty water. It makes dirty water.
Water.
But now, if you have a camp that's not near a water source, this is a good source of water. I mean, you still have to boil it, but but you can probably collect a lot from it, and maybe faster than the well.
Yes, I think it is. Yeah, I can just mad click it way faster. It's like collecting from an actual water source, like from a river. So just make sure that you have the space for it. I had to move some things out of the way. Make sure that you're on flat ground because it doesn't have a base to sink into the ground. It will hover, and we don't let things hover. Or set up some floor tiles to actually put it on. And speaking of floor tiles, let's test some of these building kits that we purchased. What is my time limit? Do I have one?
You have a few minutes left, 5 or 6 or something. I wasn't even paying attention, but we do have our guest from last week, who was unable to join because the Atomic Shop update took so long, is already sitting in the green room. And he will be showing us his puzzle camps.
Okay, let's just very quickly take a look at these kits. Obviously, I'm going to do a full video review of them. What I want to see now,
Dan,
though...
That's why the water's dirty.
Why? I missed that comment.
Oh, because it just had sweaty dog balls in it.
Oh, no!
And Crimbot, yes, you can spam.
Okay, so we get... I'm confused, though, because I'm often confused. But it already looks like it has shingles on the inside. What's the point of putting wallpaper on it? But as I was saying that, I realized that the point of putting wallpaper on it is that the lines will disappear. You won't see the woodwork on the inside. It will actually be wallpapered. So if you want to wallpaper it, you can. The kit comes with the wallpaper. You can also buy the wallpaper individually, and the windows are busted out. You will have these broken windows all the time, though I find that to be a very attractive look. And it comes with the peeling paint shutters. I don't think you can use the shutters. I think they're just cosmetic. Yeah, just cosmetic. And the broken glass. Let's take a look at the roof. And so this is the new roof tile that we didn't have before. So if we give the clumsy structure assembly, because this is just for demo, So it looks like we have that same copper style peeling roof and the shingle cover. I think this is very attractive. And again, in the style of this whole building kit, the broken windows. I will absolutely make a camp out of this, but not today. Well, actually, probably later today, but not right now. And these are the tiles that I said were completely overpriced. In the bundle, they kind of make sense, but by themselves, I would not recommend that you spend 560 atoms on a tile. Let's...
You are such a snob.
I know.
I'm
Let's
trying to
turn this.
find
Yeah, this is the one
There
that I
it
had
is.
before.
Found the fountain.
So it's...
Wow, free for 34 days. That's
Oh,
a weird length of time
wow.
for them to have it out. 5 weeks. 5 weeks kind of actually puts us at the beginning of March. That might be when the next season starts.
Interesting. Alrighty, this is Enclave outpost kit.
I have those walls at my Enclave camp in the tower, and
You do?
there's a couple of different varieties of them. Yeah, they're very cool, and the windows are also very cool.
Yeah, they have like this copper finish on them, black and copper, very much in the Enclave theme. You know, I take it back. While it's industrial and kind of manly, a little too manly for my taste, it does also have a little bit of an Art Deco feel to it. So with proper decorations, I think I could make an Art Deco camp featuring this kit. But we must hurry.
Somebody was asking if you can build the fountain inside of a shelter, and I just went into my shelter, and it appears that you cannot. So there will still be no water for you in shelters.
Because it's a water source. This is the stove that comes with that mole miner bundle, and this is the plant, the spore plant, which is actually the carnivorous plant. Ah, they have it all backwards. That's what it does. I love it. I love poking my plant. Tripod! Woo! Woohoo! 5 more memberships. Hello, new people joining. We are celebrating our 1 year on YouTube today. Okay, let me go plant. I'm like clicking the button and it won't spit me out. Like plant.
This fountain is like, it's alarmingly large.
Yes, it's larger than I expected. Okay, let me just show one more thing.
Because you are out of time.
Because I am out of time. I want to hang this skeleton lamp and see what that looks like. This is not the right camp for it at all, but maybe out here will be easier to see. Hang it low so we can see it. Isn't that amazing? With the fire in their hands. Ooh, beautiful.
Okay, that's really sexy.
Right? This is great. And it's like, okay, this one is actually priced really well. It's our 50% discount today is this lamp. Okay, I'm ready. All you, if our guest is ready, I am ready.
I am a little confused about our guest because while he is ready, he is not in my world, and I'm wondering if he and I perhaps are not actually friends.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh, wait. Recent several...
Malcolm says the first thing I tried is fountain in the shelter.
We got him. So yes, we are about ready to bring you to the next section of our show. which features a guest that Noodles stumbled into and who became the subject of one of Noodles' videos with a camp that is a puzzle to be solved.
And the link to that video is in the description.
So, without, I guess, much further ado, let me go ahead and jump in and see if Cedril is with us. Cedril, you here? Cedril is muted. You can unmute Cedril.
Ah, thank you. You like the transition.
I can't hear anyone.
We hear you, Cedro.
We hear you.
Hello?
Yes,
You know what?
we
He can't hear me. No, he can't hear me. Hold on. Ah.
Hello, hello. Hello.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, thank you. This is the camp. Well, this is the little prefab that I did a review of last week. And in the video, I talk about how seamless that transition is from the base to the actual ground. And I don't think my video even gave it justice. I will show it to you now. Like in some areas, it's obvious that like that's where the rock ends. But even just trailing this right now with my camera, it's hard to tell where the prefab ends and the real ground begins. It's so smooth. And these are back to back. This is what we ended up calling on this channel the human centipede version of this camp, where they're just daisy chained. Two of them, because it's a miscellaneous structure, we can place two of them. Like here on the back, you can kind of see where it ends, but even with this kind of an abrupt ending, it's still really nice. Like that's realistic. That's how rocks come out of the ground in real life. So yes, a lot of you commented on this particular prefab saying that the base takes up too much space. I placed these guys on a slope so that on the back you can see it's still really attractive. Nothing hovers. You just get a little bit more of the rock exposed. My dog totally just tripped me. You get a little bit more of the rock exposed on the back if you're on the slope. But regardless of how much of the base is sticking out, you can just run right up it. You don't have to jump or anything because it's the actual surface of the floor. It will naturally allow you to walk on it from any direction.
For that beautiful filler, Miss Noodle Pants.
Thank you.
Now,
the queen of filler.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Now, having found the appropriate piece of technology and punched it in the man tool, I can see that Cedril can hear us, and we will now flip over and see.
Yes.
Cedril, hello.
And we hear him.
Hello,
It's
hello.
good deal. Okay. Yes, you can hear us, yes?
Okay, yes, I can hear you guys.
Wonderful.
Right. So we have the delay of a couple of seconds because it's going through a bunch of different pieces of technology and then across to Discord and then so on and so forth. So, Cedril, thank you for coming on the show and thank you for staying up late for us. What time is it there?
Sleepy time. Oh, jeez. 4 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Cedril is
4
in Australia.
That's crazy. Okay,
That's right.
I'm going to switch over to me, and then I'm going to. No, that's not you. And then I'm going to fast travel to you. And
Oh no, Azul, the Iron Mountain Anvil prefab was available for 1 day for half the price, like a week ago.
Oh no!
It will come around again, but boys and girls, do check in every day to the Atomic Shop for that special one item, because sometimes we get the rare ones for a great discount, but just for a day. And we only do the Atomic Shop reviews on Tuesdays.
Oh, you almost spawned inside the bus.
Yeah.
Oh. Coming over.
Hello,
That's what happened when
Cedril.
someone fast traveled to my location.
Cedril,
All right,
show
so Cedril,
us.
take a moment, please, and tell us Well, okay, Noodle, what were you going to ask?
I was going probably the same thing as you. If you could give us a quick walkthrough of the above ground part and talk a little bit about the automation part of it. Oscapt himself is a huge fan of automation and has a bunch of things automated here in the house physically. So when I told him about your camp, he wanted to know all your secrets.
Of course. Let's see. So at first, like the idea of making like the camp inside of a bus, I found a friend that he found this one bus, and he put some light decoration in it, and one or two boxes and everything. And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. So I had to look for a destination where there was a bus where I can build in it.
Nice.
And
when I saw it for the first time, I didn't realize that it was already there.
Yeah, it's like those buses are wonderful because this one right here, it has no benches inside of it, which gives me a lot of space. And I actually managed to fit every single, workbench inside of it. Like every single one of them, somehow.
Amazing. Amazing.
We're inside of it now. You've done a really nice job of fitting everything together.
Did you have to use merges?
Thank you. See, even underneath, underneath the weapon workbench, there's a cooking station. So that's like also utilizing a workbench inside the workbench. And there's a lot of merge happening together. And because you put items inside of a bus, items will fly upwards, and it's extremely annoying.
Yes, I know that one.
So that's why I use the welcome mats, so I can put the object on top of it, and somehow that doesn't make it float. I just recently learned as well. Yeah, I just recently learned that if you save your object as a blueprint and then you put it inside the bus, it doesn't fly upward. So that's a good little trick to know.
Oh, I am using that. Thank
Building
you.
inside of a bus.
The
only problem is if you blueprint something like if the items already merged together and you blueprint it, it comes out weird, right? Like it just it pops out. Yeah, so those items I can't really blueprint them and then put them inside the bus, I guess. So I like vintage water cooler as well. I like to put as many as possible usually in my camps, because who doesn't want purified water
Right.
whenever you get back home?
Isn't that dirty water that you're getting from the fountain?
No, I don't want that brown water. No, thank you. No.
Tell us
no.
how you make it rain in your camp. When I was here, you made it rain.
Yes. Thanks for reminding me that. So, inside the bus, there's a little computer, and this computer is plugged into a switch, and the switch is plugged into the weather machine. So when you go inside the computer, you turn on the switch, but where is the weather machine? That is the question. I just hidden underground, pretty much.
Nice.
And the thing is, cables, they can't go through walls and ground and all this stuff. So what I did is I use a welcome mat with the power switch on top of it. Or what did you call it?
The pressure plate?
Is it a power relay? What do you call it?
The pressure plate?
What do you call it? Sorry. No, sorry. Hold on. I'm actually in my build mode. What's the name for that?
You're doing that.
It's where the electricity goes in.
This is the worm farm here.
Conduit.
Conduit, yes. Worm
Oh,
farm.
the conduit, yes, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
and that's the little
it do be pretty.
Yes. I don't know why I put this. I just want a bit of greenery in front of the bus, mostly.
Oh, plants are great.
So I use a welcome mat with a conduit on top of it. And while you do this, you can plug anything to that conduit, and then you can go through walls, pretty much. So if you go here, you can see this cable right here. It goes down underground. That's how you see it, pretty much. Which is plugged into the weather machine. So I'll go turn on the weather machine. inside the computer. Turn that on. Oh, I forgot that. I should plug in the what do you call this machine that removes the radiation
Oh, yes.
to another switch.
Nice. And now it's raining.
Now it's raining. Yep.
Cool.
At
So cool.
at nighttime, the lights really come out very well. Since the last time Noodle Pants showed up at my base, I did change the middle part where I put the lights that goes between the bus.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's new.
And to do that, to do that glitch, I used a power armor. So I place a power armor. Whenever you place a power armor, you can place items on top of the power armor, and then it makes it float in the air.
I am taking so many notes.
All right, good. And because this is not high enough, so I put the power armor on top of a what do you call it? I had a table. I put the power armor on top of that, and then I put the lights because it wasn't high enough.
Brilliant.
And then whenever the power armor disappears, like the lights just stays up there, and it's a little bit tricky, but there's other method though. You could do maybe a reverse merge.
I have always wanted to string these
I'll
lights
just-
between structures. In fact, in this human centipede
Oh,
camp
it's
of
so
mine, I
hard,
really
yeah.
wanted to connect the two of them with the lights, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I will try your way. Alrighty, shall we go
I'll
solve
turn
some
off the weather
puzzles?
because it's pretty loud in my ears.
Oh, yes.
All right. So
Oscar, do you want to do? You want to do the
there's
puzzles?
Nope. Yeah, we
Only
should
if Federal's
see him do
finished
the
showing us
puzzles.
stuff. I'm inside the other
I
bus right now.
believe so. There's one more thing on the back of this bus. It was a bit tricky to fit all this junk in the back. What do you call those? Hold on, there's a name for it. The Enclave data center and
yes.
the machine that makes you the ammo, pretty much. The bus is really not friendly whenever you have stuff that's too close to it.
Yes, I tried
And
decorating a
in
train
this
car.
particular bus, yeah. Oh man, so painful. But in this particular one, there's actual what do you call it? There's benches on the side. I will show you in a second what do they actually look like. I'll just make my base disappear just for a second. So you'll see that where the bench are right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's pretty dark as well. But see,
No, it's okay.
those benches, very annoying to put stuff on top of it.
Oh, I can
Now,
imagine.
I might have to wait a couple
Wow.
seconds before I can summon the base.
Holy
Nope. I have
cow.
to wait a bit longer before I can put the base back on.
Oh, sorry.
Noodle, shine your light at the back of the bus for me.
That's alright.
Maybe we should exit.
Noodle, shine your light at the back
No,
of the bus
it's
for me.
fine. It's just... yeah.
There it comes. Okay.
There we go.
Got it.
Abracadabra. Base is back.
Nice. Amazing. I hadn't realized that it had benches in it.
Yeah, very annoying. So what I did is I put a welcome mat, then I put one of those tiny green chests, and on top of that I put another welcome mat, and then whatever the item goes on top of that. So it's kind of
Smart.
like making a structure around it. Yeah.
Very smart.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much all of it. Oscar, you ready for some puzzles?
Ready.
All right,
Where we
so I have two different puzzles. One's the older puzzle, which Noodle Pens haven't even tried yet, and the latest puzzle is the root cellar one. The one that was in a Noodle Pens video was the root cellar one.
Okay.
This one, oh, what the heck? There's a shadow there. Oh, anyway, there's in the vault utility room. It's an older puzzle. It's not my favorite. compare the two. Definitely the root cellar one's my favorite one, but
Well, which one? We have time to see one.
it's-
So which
it's-
one would you like to show?
well, you probably have time for both of them if we kind of put some hints
Okay.
left and right.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's
which
go
one would
in
you like to show
the
first?
normal shelter one, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, I actually did them backwards. I popped into the second one. And it's true what I said in the video. Before I knew it, I was in the puzzle. And he's like, oops, you're in it now.
The second one is definitely the better one because there's different, how we say, there are different perspective and like more interaction to it. There's like switches and lights and all. This one's more like combination and guess which one it is. Maybe Oscar will have more fun with the second one.
We
Could
just
the chat
totally
help
put you on the
with
spot.
The puzzles as well?
Yeah, you guys.
No, no, I'm
No,
solving
they should-
puzzles. What
No!
game are you playing?
I got-
Ed?
He's gone now.
I got locked out.
let me open the door.
All right, what game are you playing? Then add 2 zeros at the end. Okay.
I'm like, no, I have to go
Playing-
behind you and solve all these puzzles.
I'm playing Fallout 79. All right, let's see.
It has to start easy for the players to get drag in, I guess you could say.
Ah, that's a pretty one. I've had many people comment on that video saying they've been to your actual camp. Lots of praise, of course, as we're getting lots of praise right now in the live chat as well. But many people said they actually ran into you in the game. And
I was surprised to see that too.
yeah, but many of them have not completed it. Some people just
They're
got
not designed to be hard.
well, you know,
They're designed.
just some people didn't expect this many rooms or this many traps.
He got spiked. Well,
And then
okay,
they
so
left, but
obviously
everyone
because we're in the
enjoyed it.
same squad, you don't really get any damage from the spikes. But at the same time, it's not designed to kill any players.
Oh,
It's
that's
just kind of
really
like,
funny.
ooh. It was just an excuse for me to put a bunch of spikes in the hallway, to be honest.
That's awesome. I love the variety that you have going on here. The spikes are hilarious. The first time that I figured out that I was in the maze was when I got to the doors maze. And I'm like, oh, wow. And I thought that
Yes.
was it. I thought that was all of it. Like, I was impressed with just the doors maze. And then it dawned on me that it's actually just one of a whole bunch of them.
Very
It's
quick,
amazing.
Oscar. Some people just don't get that one.
Yeah, like me.
Well,
I
we're
was
definitely
standing
gonna
around
have
for like
time
5
for the other
minutes.
puzzle room. But
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
How long do these shelters take you to put together?
yes, excellent question. So it about a month or two, maybe, I would say, but not. I don't go full on like non-stop. I will work a tiny bit on it, and whenever I have an idea for puzzles, like, oh yes, that'd
That's
be great.
cold.
I hope you didn't miss it.
I missed it.
I think it was 0151.
That's okay. There's a pressure plate to go back.
Okay.
Yes, so it takes quite a while. Is to think how could you make it so you have a bunch of numbers where like you have to enter combination, but how do you make it interesting for the player to find those numbers? I found myself using quite a bit with the alphabet sometime in the puzzle, and then
like
like
those.
I guess a little bit of mathematical as well. Not too much
And
mathematical.
Where
because-
do you get the puzzles from? Do you come up with them yourself, or do you have like books on puzzles?
Yeah, just like that. Like it just come to me if I see because those doors, whenever you place those doors, you don't choose the combination. Fallout gives you the combination for some reason. Like,
crazy.
why can't we do our own combination doors? That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that. I don't
Yeah.
use combination doors. I didn't realize that they give you a number.
Yeah, whenever you're in a workshop or something like that, place one of those doors and you'll see it, the game just say, okay, your combination is 2538. And you're like, yeah, but I don't want that one. So what do? You delete the door, you replace it, and you delete it, and you replace it, and so on until you have a combination you like.
Nice. Android 42 says, I found this maze about a week ago and loved it. Nice. Android, did you complete
I saw
it?
a bunch of them that's saying the... sorry. I was also looking in the chat, and a bunch of them was saying the code for the previous door, like the 0115.
Ah, yes,
but I'm
I
not gonna look
see.
at
So that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Nice. It's when you thought you skipped it. There was that one that drove me absolutely insane in the other shelter when you kept saying, you're overthinking it, you're overthinking it.
Yes.
So I was like trying to disassemble the whole room, and all I had to do was move a little faster.
He is flying through those. Like,
Oh, yes.
you're gonna get the record if I was timing you.
I think you are. You're definitely putting me to shame. Cedril had to like nudge me every once in a while. He's like, are you still there? Are you stuck? Do you need a hint? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm making
She was
tea.
just taking cinematic views.
Taking cinematic views, exactly. I'm like, I'm filming.
For some reason, whenever a player enters the puzzle, and so what I do is I go in camera mode and I look around pretty much. So I go through the walls in camera mode and I just look at them. They don't know that I'm looking half the time. And I don't know why it's so entertaining to watch them trying to solve a puzzle. But, yeah.
I mean, you make the puzzles for the people, so it's only fair that you get to see your work in action. I mean, it's all about them actually interacting with the puzzle. So it makes perfect sense. When in the other shelter, I could see you through the window.
Uh-oh. He just realized something. Did you forget the first door that say, don't forget me?
You did say that. See, I take notes on all my puzzles. I would have had it written down.
I've forgotten it.
Well, it has to find a way to get in that room as well.
Where do you get these keypads, people are asking, the combination doors?
So they just a door themselves. I'm not sure where I got them exactly because all my items are available for a non-Fallout Plus members because I'm not a Fallout Plus member. I suffer with the struggle of the carry weight, the junk, and the ammo that I have to put in my stash. But it's those door keypad, I'm not sure exactly where I got them, but they're somewhere and they're quite available. They should be in the wall section in your build mode.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
They're actually
Like,
under
it would make more
doors.
sense to be in a door section. Is it in door section?
But you're right. They might actually be under walls because they are a wall with a door.
might
So I
be
think
in
you're right.
walls,
They're under walls.
Maybe the chat can remind you what was the first door combination.
Someone says 0880. Someone else says 8008.
Oh, they just want to spell boobs with the letters. That's probably what they want. With the 8008.
Zero wins.
You probably saw this. There was a table there for a second that just disappeared.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
So that's to prevent cheaters. So people that can glitch through doors with the camera mode, that stops them. Take that,
wow.
cheaters.
Nice one.
That was a lot of fun.
Let's do that one. Do that one. Do that one. The one that's
guess
like a
you have-
dungeon.
Yeah, because I'm surprised how fast you dumbed them. So surely you will go super fast with the next one.
Yeah, you're gonna totally love it. It's the one that looks more like a dungeon, and then you can actually see Cedral there through the windows, which adds to the whole experience.
Also, the way I start also with the puzzle, so I got the empty shelter at first, and I just place a bunch of doors everywhere. And then next to that, I will actually put the combination on each door, like with those little letter decoration. So after I got a bunch of them, that's how I come up with the puzzle after, pretty much. And I was thinking to make a third puzzle room with the sound shelter, a sound stage shelter, I believe it's called. It's big, it's square, and it's dark.
Yes, the soundstage shelter.
Yep.
I have it. I've never been able to do anything with it, but it looks like it would be perfect for something like this. People are saying Graham sells those doors or walls. That's interesting. I didn't realize he sold furniture or building kits. But I'll check it out.
I
Graham
did
comes.
see Graham quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
I did see the
Graham
big green
comes.
fella going around quite a bit.
Nice. I'll check him out.
Graham
He
actually follows
goes,
a route.
goes right through my antique
So
shop camp.
he follows a route, and I don't remember the setup, but there's a way that you can like, trigger him to spawn
Encounter?
at the beginning of his route. So if you're actually looking for him, then he'll end up on a road that I'm pretty sure is just down from. It's just down from. So you know what? No, I'm not even sure anymore. It's like I was gonna say that it was just down from Camp McClintock, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't think it's actually.
But he does go through Flatwoods.
All right, so you want me to go to Market
throat
2?
is very,
Yes.
very dry. Yes. All right, let's go.
Let's
we go.
go. People are saying they want to see fireworks at the end there, if you could trigger them for the discovery of the vending machine.
Yes, I would love that. I just need to purchase it whenever they're available.
Cool.
I don't have them, but I wanted those. At the end, the final door opens, fireworks goes, psh, 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 and
yeah.
that's it.
I'm gonna have so much fun reliving this now, knowing what I know.
Oh yes.
Interesting.
Hey.
Nice.
Moonlight Cowboy commented on that video as well, praising your construction and presentation, and also it said that these camps don't get enough recognition because they're so difficult to film.
Oh, that's the person with the flying camps, right?
Yes, that's
The
right.
Moonlight
Yeah.
Cowboy?
He loves your camp.
Oh, actually, yeah, I've met a few people as well. Like, not too long ago, there was Thor's Odin's daughter that joined in my camp.
Yes,
that
yes,
you've done
that's
the last week.
Yep.
From your video
She was
as well.
actually in your camp. That's
And,
so cool.
Yeah. There was I think a Kazamati as well, very big creator too, in
Yep.
Fallout. I met
Your,
a bunch of people and everything.
Your dungeon is quite famous.
Yeah, I got a lot of friend requests as well from your last video. People just were like, "Hey, where's your puzzle at?"
Nice. I imagine you
Oh, you
welcome
went through those doors quick.
Oh, is he already through?
Yeah.
Let
You
me
just
in,
went
let me
through.
in.
Oh, you're stuck behind.
Yeah,
Do you want the combination for that one so you can catch up?
sure.
It was 2, 3, 4, 7, I believe.
Do you have them written down?
No, I just remember that one. I remember most of them. It's just yeah. After you go through them so many times, it's just
I
you
guess.
remember them. Oh, this one's
Waiting for
easy.
Noodle.
It's just you write and
Juggling grenades.
Oscar's just waiting.
Waiting for Slowpoke. Oh, being observed
I'm
by the
watching
master
you.
of the house. That's a little creepy.
Right?
I do I do this quite often with people whenever they're inside. Watch them.
When-
Do you have a
because-
separate route that allows you to go like room by room, or do you actually?
Oh, because I'm the creator, I could just do this. What? Look at me, going through the wall.
Oh wow!
Even creepier.
Yeah. So yeah, just in build mode, I transform the wall into a door, and I walk through it without placing it down. That's how I do it.
Smart. Yeah, I think like the silent observer really adds to the whole experience. A lot of people, because it's dark in dungeons, like even if with your really nice lighting here, it's still like it has that gloomy dungeon atmosphere. And especially when you're focused on solving a puzzle, like people don't see you there until I put my camera right up against the window and they're like, oh my God, he was there the whole time. It's great.
And plus, a few updates ago, they've changed the lighting in this game. Was everything's so dark.
You noticed that
everything is
too,
dark.
right? It feels like it got darker.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that.
Crazy. I thought
Whenever
I was
I'm
insane.
in the very bottom of the map with the new area, it's just so dark. I'm like, huh? I'm like
Too dark.
squinting my eyes. Wait,
Squinting.
squinting my eyes.
Squinting, yeah.
Squinting. Is it squinting? Squinting.
The TV downstairs compensates for that, so we'll be able to see fine, and then we have to check to make sure that the stream output isn't too dark. Then we have to
Yes, with the stream especially, it's tricky. With recording videos that I process, then obviously I have time to do color corrections and add more brightness and highlights and all of that post-production magic. But that also catches me by surprise. Like I'll do some work on a video that I recorded that I thought looked beautiful, and I put it up on my screen. It's like you can't see anything. I just have to go back and try to record during daytime. I always have my clear weather station out as well when I'm filming.
I will give. Maybe I should give a small hint to Oscar.
Okay,
Like-
small hint.
Pretty much, it's in the room you're in.
Ah, I remember this one.
That should narrow it down. Yeah, you do.
I think that was another hint right there.
I could have gave another hint, but it would have been too. Like he would have guessed too quickly. Breathing.
Nice. It's the heavy breathing that adds to the experience.
Oh wait, do you guys actually hear me breathing? Oh, now I'm self-conscious.
Only when you did the breathing, not normally.
Okay.
No, you're
Okay, I
fine.
just muted my mic for a second and I took a big breath.
Just to breathe. Back on.
Yeah.
Remember, think outside the box.
You would never know. The combination could be right under your nose.
But I was doing the same thing. This is where Cedril started to tell me, right under your nose. This is where he started to tell me stop overthinking it, because I was in camera mode, like 3 levels up, trying to solve some other problems, 6 rooms across. And he's like, it's in this room. Like, you don't need to be across the entire build on the other side.
Yeah, you found the combination, but you're not using the right
Find-
door. This
find
is
the
the
wrong
last
door.
door. Surely I will not give you the combination for the last door.
I fell for it too. I'm like, oh, look, mark it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you might as well. It's like, well, here we go.
But hey, you have to try. Otherwise, what if it is actually the last door? We've had a test like that in high school where they gave us a test paper that looked really fat. And they're like, you have 30 minutes to complete it. And obviously, we all started like mad going through all the questions and writing really fast. Because from our experience, we knew that this amount of test questions usually takes a lot more than half an hour to complete. Except the very first statement on the test paper said, make sure to read all the way to the end before starting. And we're like, hell no. It's so long, I'm not gonna waste my time reading the whole thing. I'm just gonna try to answer as many questions as possible. Mm-hmm. Well, the very last question is just answer the first question and put your pencil down. So if we had read everything all the way through and followed the instructions, we would have actually been done with the test, but not a single one of us passed.
Roscap is so focused right now. It's like a laser.
I can hear him thinking. It's fun, right?
Hey, Roscap, aren't you supposed to read the stream as well at the same time?
No, I think that's my job while he's solving. Must concentrate.
When one of us is on the screen, the other one is supposed to be reading the stream. Noodle, you're in my way.
That's why there are two of us. No, don't shoot it. What's wrong with you? That's not... Okay, I gave him a Rubik's Cube to solve once. I love solving puzzles, so I was playing with a Rubik's Cube. I give it to him, and you know how he solves it? With a screwdriver. He took my cube apart and put it back together.
Oh, dear.
I'm like, no! That's not how you do it.
The chat has guessed this one a while ago now.
Oh, I see.
He's probably overthinking
Not everyone.
it.
There's like a discrepancy there.
Oh yeah, I've noticed too. Example, the room just before that says how many. That people go like, how many what? What do you mean? How many bricks on the ground?
Yeah.
How many windows? How many zeros on the board?
I thought, because I could see the mobiles, I didn't realize that was another room and that was the answer for the other side. I was like, oh, the answer is through the window. And then from the first room, you could barely see the third mobile. So I was like, oh, it's hidden. Of course, it's totally it. All right, let's see.
Overthinking. Yeah. But you know what? Because Cedril put that idea in our head with the doors puzzle, because there we had our codes actually seen through the grate of the windows from far away. So now we think, oh, okay, that's a viable strategy. Oh, I love this one.
It's the only room where... I think I changed this one a little bit.
I think you did.
Where there's, what do you call this? The cryptic. What do you call those cryptic? Wendigo. That's the one.
Wendigo.
The Wendigo used to be a frog. I mean, there was a frog instead of a Wendigo. I just changed that. Just a small little details, like, okay, a little tweak. Someone said the size, like the size of it didn't match really of the actual from small to big.
Mm-hmm. Right. The frog is probably almost the same size.
It was just a little tweak, yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, the Wendigo is
the frog
definitely
was
now
technically
the
smaller
size.
than the fox, but the fox frame was bigger than the. I don't know. That's
interesting. Like in real life, a frog is smaller than a fox, but in the game, and obviously it's like the objects that are on the wall. So you don't even have to think about the meaning of the objects, just the objects themselves. Like the fox is smaller than the frog.
Yes.
In taxidermy, in Fallout taxidermy. I think he knows what he's doing. He's just looking for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're like, check the back.
Yeah, like as soon as you see someone crouching in this room, they know.
You know what's up.
They know. But
okay,
the
this
next one, he can't
favorite.
speed run that one.
Yeah. Try glide, yes, that's it. Oh, okay, this is the one where I crouched and my dog came over to me and she needed help with something. So I was taking care of her and my hand was
Yeah.
mushing the controller, and apparently I was spazzing out for like 5 minutes. And Central's like, "Did you forget how to uncrouch? You like turning your lights on and off and shooting the table and spinning in circles." I'm like, "I'm not having a seizure." I have a dog on my lap who wants a treat. It was hilarious. He's like, "I think you will see this better if you stand up." And I like went into this whole spaz fit with lights and everything. I imagine it looked hilarious. This one, I had to run this one many times. I also had to film it, but then I had to actually run it many times, even though I understood the principle
Yes.
behind it. I just kept not catching the right number. I'm like, wait.
Exactly.
Oh, no,
And
I
if you
wrote
just
down the
look
wrong
away
one.
in the wrong direction, you miss it.
It's gone.
as
Yes. So I had to run it like 20 times,
And you have to
but I really
start from the
enjoyed this.
beginning.
Yes, every time. You can't speed it up.
So I had one player, he arrived here, he looked at it and he goes, "I don't know those plays by heart." He goes like this. I was like, "Just
You don't have
press
to.
X on it."
Yeah, none of this requires outside
He was ready
knowledge.
to do some crazy research.
I think that's, we were talking about like why some people leave the maze before completing it. I think it's situations like that. People genuinely overthinking it. It's like, oh, it's a map of a certain part of the world. I haven't visited that map. Maybe I can't solve this puzzle, and then they leave. And then there are people who probably just have to go to work, and then they have to sign off.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Because for me, I ended
I
up
think
in your
Oscar is
trap.
enjoying himself right now.
I think so.
I am.
I was on my way to bed. I had like 5 minutes on my clock before I had to go just finish up my day and go
Oh,
to
that's
bed.
right, when you did the puzzle last time,
When
I
I
remember.
did your puzzle, yeah. And then Oscapt is like texting me and it's like, are you ready to go to bed yet? I'm like, no, I'm in the middle of a puzzle camp. I'm not going anywhere until I solve it.
No. Wait, hold on.
The suspense. Yay! You did
Hooray!
it.
Here we go.
Okay, this was my, in a joking way, my least favorite. This is the one that drove me absolutely insane. I was so proud of myself with solving the previous one, and then I got here and I spent like, I don't know, minutes here. Minutes!
And all you had to do was just run very fast.
Run very fast. I'm like, how do I activate the
Yeah,
pressure switch?
you were trying to press. I remember you were trying to press the button and run backward and everything. You were thinking if you
you
press
are
the button
amazing.
from
Yes.
far away and then run a certain. You just have to sprint. Are you overcumbered?
Here I am.
Okay.
Here. No, I'm just
If-
a really bad runner.
If you were overcumbered, there was the number hidden somewhere in that room. Just
I
in
might
case.
have been overcumbered when I was doing it the first time, which is why I couldn't do it at all. And probably I ate all of my food to fix that, or found a Mylurk fillet or something. But since you brought me here from my building, remember I was like finishing up the Zen Palace when you showed up. This one I also really like. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, this one's my
build-
favorite one. This
Nice. I
switch
build in,
and light.
what do you call it? A crafting loadout. So in a crafting loadout, I am always over encumbered because it's designed simply for, not using as many resources while you're crafting. So if I came here from a building, then I was probably fat. That was fast. That was nice. He's shooting things again.
Very
No!
Because you're standing in my way. You're literally standing in front of the code.
There you go.
Too late. The code has disappeared. It was on a timer.
It's crazy how he made it. How? People are saying, how?
Well, it's pretty simple. There's not crazy mechanics and everything. It's just every time it's just a door, and then some kind of a way to find the number to open the door.
What are you saying nowhere?
Is the connection still good?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. It cut out there for a few seconds. I was a bit worried there.
Oh no, we hear you loud and clear. Do they have a video about the artwork they use? You can speak to us directly. You don't have to speak to us in the third person. We're here to talk to you. We don't have.
We are always in the third person.
We don't have a video on the artwork that we use. We can show some of the art that I make for the channel for members, if members are interested in doing that. But no, we don't specifically have videos on how I make thumbnails and all that stuff.
Is this room really on a timer, or were you just saying that?
He was just saying it.
No, I was
wasting
just
my time
joking.
trying to Okay, so I have all the information that I need
But
here.
it will detonate in about 5 minutes, and everyone will die. No, that could have been cool, actually.
Yes, I think you're editing these shelters as we go.
Exactly.
That's
It's
a
like
great idea.
the nuclear device will land right on my base, and everyone dies.
Right? It's like
Someone's
that's the
gonna
prize
nuke my
you get
base
at
in
the
a
end.
second. Quick!
Yeah, at the end, instead of a vending
Actually-
machine, you should have a big explosion.
Oh yeah, actually, my base did get nuked because someone was
Again?
too angry with the puzzle. They got
no.
frustrated and they literally nuked it twice.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yay!
As a Fallout veteran, you should see that one pretty fast.
No, I'm just embarrassed.
I have seen people getting stuck in this room for a very, very long time. That's why I put a little skeleton here. Staring, waiting.
You should put him in the room. You know, next season we'll have the skeleton corpses you can put on the floor, so you could decorate your floor here with
Oh yes.
adventurers who have failed.
Oh, that's so cool. Actually, I've put those on the thumbnail for your video. Oh, there he is. He happened.
What?
I
Nice.
saw him
Get there.
happen. I put the skeletons on the floor on that illustration that I made for your video.
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys use like every time your thumbnails for your videos are very interesting. You use some kind of a AI art to it. I'm assuming.
I do. I have
to generate those thumbnails.
Yes, I use not
Because-
the YouTube AI generate a thumbnail, but I have a software that I pay for that I actually also use to create original stills for my videos, for like Tommy stories that I later animate. But with thumbnails, it's crazy. It takes like anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes for me to make that thumbnail art, even with the AI generation, because the thumbnails have to be so specific and tell a specific Fallout story that AI just doesn't get. And a lot of times I have to take multiple AI images and stitch them together or draw on top of them
and
to
mix them
change things.
together. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you still have to have like a drawing
Yeah, it is.
program or something.
Thumbnails for videos are so important to get those clicks. That's for sure.
Yes, yes.
I'm not a YouTuber like you guys, but I understand the concept behind of it. Yeah. Like last time I uploaded a video, it's just for fun. Like I'm not even trying to get some views or anything about it. The video I sent you not too long
Yes,
ago.
oh, that was
where I
so
made
cool. Yes.
my own.
Yep. Love the
Just, like,
artwork.
kinda like
They are amazing. Thank you.
Saying, hello, I will test out some wanderers and are you alright, Oscar? I thought he would have known this one.
Yeah, our minds work very differently. This is one that I got like right away. But some others. Yep, I've done that too. I've gone back up. But then some others that he got really quickly. I was stuck on for a very long time.
Shit.
Oh,
I think he's onto
Did-
it.
Yep,
I think
look at
so,
that.
yeah.
Very nicely done.
Beautiful, right?
I'm glad you
Wow.
got this one without a hint. Very nice.
Wow.
So
Wow,
I've
I'm
learned
really
this from someone
impressed.
else. Yeah, someone else showed me that technique. I was like, oh, I love it. I will use it in my puzzle.
Nice.
Huh.
Oh, we're coming up to another room of great frustration.
Some people get this one very, very, very quickly.
I got this one very, very quickly, but the one where I had to think outside the box, that's the one that I was like, there is no way out of here. It's a locked room without a door. And you're like, nope, everything's where it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, the two rooms from now. Yes.
Yes, the 2 rooms from now, exactly. Loved it, loved it, loved it. There he is again. Hello. Yeah, we're coming up on it now.
Just have to pull my gun out. Every time I
somewhere
wave, I pull my
exploded.
gun out because for some reason in this game you keep waving and waving and waving.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. There's a bug on the emotes where after you emote, you have to pull a gun out. Otherwise, the other people just see you waving forever.
Jumping
Yeah.
also works. I jump.
And really? Jumping works?
Yes.
Is that confirmed?
It works
Okay.
for me and with the jetpack. I don't know if just straight up jumping works.
Okay,
I
I
always
just-
jump and
I just jumped, so tell me if I'm still giving you a thumbs up.
I still see thumbs up for now. Wait.
And now
I'll
it's
still
gone.
Wait for. Oh, you have your gun out, so it stopped.
Yeah, the gun works. I was jumping before that, and so.
Okay, the gun
but I
is
do
a
not
more
have a jetpack.
reliable one.
Yeah, because a bunch of people wave hello because they see me,
Mm-hmm.
or a little thumbs up, and then they constantly do it for the rest of the puzzle.
Same in my camps when people come over and I'm building and they're like, beautiful camp, or heart, or thumbs up, and then they just walk around
Yeah.
my camp while I'm trying to film,
And you keep hearing it.
and you keep hearing it.
It's like that little noise too, like.
Yeah. All right. Just on and on.
Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is the best puzzle. It's not
Yeah,
at
so
all
everybody's
up-
Looking
throwing
in
out
the
a
chat,
code,
and
but-
everyone's
but-
trying to help you with the puzzle.
right. Where do you
Yes,
put the
everyone's throwing
code?
out a code. Exactly. There's no door.
What do you mean?
There's
Is
a
that
door,
a mistake
but
I've
there's-
done?
Oh, Cedral doesn't make mistakes. I say so in the video.
Yes, you did. You were saying in your video, it's like,
Sorry.
if you find yourself in an
6.
empty room, don't worry. It's not a mistake.
Right? You won't die from old age. Well, you might, but there is actually a way out. Yay! Okay, you got this a lot faster than I
Talking
did.
about that empty room.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, solve this.
I think you had
It's
the
like,
skeleton
well, you
in
haven't
this
even
one.
tried to do a puzzle there. It's just an empty room.
Right? It's like, now I'm just trapped. Super claustrophobic too. It's wonderful.
Ah, so this wasn't there before. This,
Yeah, I don't remember that.
The, what do you call it?
Fortune
Yep.
teller.
I changed it a little bit. There used to be the green stash box on the wall.
Yes.
And when you opened the
yes.
green stash box, there was a combination of one of the number for the combination. But
He made
I wanted
it.
to
He's
change
in.
things. Oh. I'm sure that wouldn't have took so long.
That one took me forever. I'm like, no, there is no way. He's like, come on. You're like, I already solved 3 puzzles ahead of this room in free cam mode, and I was stuck on this one. Like, you're a builder. Think like a builder. I really love the look of this room. Oscapt and I have done real life escape rooms, and we greatly enjoy them. And
Yes.
this room made me think of the beautifully constructed escape rooms, especially the TV. It's so cool.
I quite like it. I wish I could decorate it more, but the budget.
Yes.
It's completely full. I can't add a single thing in this place.
Really super full, huh?
And it doesn't
Max.
it doesn't feel much, right? Like you're
Right,
like, well,
like
it's just a
every
bunch of
room is
walls.
pretty
There's not much.
empty, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
the
so
thing
many
that I
walls.
use
How
my
many-
budget
how many-
is those little
yeah.
letters.
Yes, that's right. Every single one.
The little letters, letters and numbers, they consume as much as a chair or something like that. Like it's
Wow.
You're like, what?
Wow, they really
they need
should
to
not.
fix this in this game. Like,
Yeah, the little
like
paper
a lot of
tags.
things, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. What
Mm-hmm.
a crazy thing to spend your budget on.
Yeah. So, so when I try to do a puzzle, I have to try to make it as short as possible as well.
How many
I
rooms are
can't
here?
put too many letters as well. You guys are at the... After this one's the last room. You guys are very close. Let's see how many rooms in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
A lot.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, I'm still looking for
15,
B.
16, 17, 18, 19. 19 room in total.
Wow. 19 is a lot.
It's,
Have you checked?
Yeah.
Have you checked the time lately, Oscapt?
Yeah, I found C. I'm still looking for B.
Oh, B.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, actually, I
which one are
think
you
I-
looking for? Is it B?
B. Yeah, I had trouble finding B as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
I got
I thought
A,
you
C,
guys
and
would have
D.
found B pretty much right away.
No, I even had
You're
to.
so close.
Thought for sure you had forgotten it when I was going through it the first time. Like, no, he wouldn't do that. He would
Yeah,
just
well, that's the
not
thing I
put
changed.
B there.
B was the one I changed.
Well, that means that it's somewhere on this
Oh.
fortune teller machine.
He's like, point.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, I get it. Ah,
There we go.
you sneaky bastard.
That's nice.
What's really good about these is the assumption that the mind makes. I'm like, oh no, it's just a fortune teller machine. I've seen that before. There can't be anything there. Not realizing that there's a way to embed this such that it does that.
That's so cool.
The time and energy and nuance is amazing. I am super.
I took
super
this idea
impressed.
from Odin, Thor's daughter.
Oh, cool.
Thor's old. Oh my God, I can't say.
You just call her Thor. Just call her
had
Thor. It's
it.
fine.
Yeah, Thor. Yeah, she showed me something like in her camp that had a similar, like with the number behind it. I was like, oh, awesome.
Nice.
The last puzzle. What does it mean? No double. Who knows?
I had 2 ways of doing it. The first way took a lot longer, and as soon as I saw how much time I'm spending on it, I realized that, like, I heard your voice in my head being like, you're overthinking it. So then I made a second note, which was much easier. Hey, Thor is with us. Hello, Thor.
Oh no, now she knows I stole her idea. Don't tell her.
We won't tell her.
Thor's here. Everybody be quiet. Let's stop talking. Stop talking.
Shh. Thor is here. We did not steal her idea. Okay, people
Alright,
are
there
throwing
should
out
be a table behind. There we go.
Yes.
Anti-cheat table, and we can go
anti-cheat
through it.
table. Was the anti-cheat
Wow.
table there when I was there?
There you
I don't
guys
think
have
so.
it. Congratulations. No, I did
Nice.
this
That was
as well
amazing.
recently.
Okay, I don't remember it.
Oh dear.
Oh my
Oh
god.
dear. Oh dear.
Oh no, I got squished.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Aha, you
Did you kill
bought the
him?
burn lab coat.
After all that
Nice.
effort,
It's the
you're
thing I'm
selling
wearing.
things for pennies. Pennies on the cap.
Well, of course. Well,
Group
yeah, I
photo,
have to
people
sell
are
them
saying.
cheap, so it's like feels more rewarding. Yeah.
Group photo.
I suppose if the reward at the end is
Oh,
that you get
yes,
to
of
spend,
course.
5,000 atoms, then you would just be Bethesda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Bethesda would
whenever
make you do
I
all the work and make
buy
you pay.
something in this game, yeah, whenever I buy something in this game, like it's the atom the game gives me, like by challenge and season pass. So I save
Yep.
out those atoms and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get like a. Yeah, let's pull our guns out so we stop being.
That's right.
Oscap, stand next to me. I'll take a picture.
I will also take a picture. Oh, I should have done an emote.
Oh, you want an emote?
Pose. Yes, very scientist. I should smile at least.
Very nice.
Oops, shit. Sorry, I just closed it on accident. There you go. Champ. There's your pose.
Oh, I
Very
ran out of
nice.
camera space.
Oh well.
You take a picture.
And now, whenever I load my game, see this picture. Awesome.
Nice. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all of your secrets and your amazing camp.
You guys are very welcome.
Are we still? Oh, there's the exit.
And thank you for having me in the stream. I quite enjoy it.
Oscap, do you have any final questions for Cedril before we let him go?
I have two. First of all, are you working on another puzzle camp, or is this it for the time being?
I do want to make a third one inside the sound shelter. Well, no, sorry, it's not called a sound shelter. Sound booth shelter? It's the one with the film in
yeah.
it.
Yes.
Oh,
I
right,
know
you
you
mentioned that
Soundstage
earlier.
shelter.
Yeah, sorry.
Soundstage, yes,
Soundstage,
that's the
yeah,
one.
because it's empty. Yeah.
Right.
The soundstage
So,
one, yeah.
so nothing currently in progress, though.
Oh, I haven't even started, but I have some ideas already. Like, example, a hallway where you open the door, and then you open the same door, and you open it, and you open it, and you open it. And when you go through it, it makes you go all the way around, and when you have to reclose the door. So it's like, it's just for fun. So it's a good way because it resets for players as well if someone goes through it. Because the problem with doors is whenever you open them, no one closes them back. And
Yeah, it sounds like
that
so much
room with
fun.
all the doors in this puzzle room, it's always different because whoever went in last, they didn't close or they did open the door in certain ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was there, the doors were all over the place. It was cool.
Oh yeah.
These people are
And
saying
then the
really
question
cool
that we
camp.
ask the question that we ask every builder that we have on the show who spends the time and the energy and makes amazing stuff is, what advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out and who sees builds like this and perhaps becomes intimidated and decides that they don't actually want to build because something like this is like they think they'll never be this good? What advice do you have for them?
Well, I've only been playing this game for like a year and a half or so. So I still feel pretty new at this game, really, to be honest. The advice I could give though is maybe start small. Start with those, basic camp where it's all square and everything. From there, you expand it, you decorate it more. Then you find other places where you want to build camp. Or me, I this kind of like I went a little bit like building inside of a bus. It's a bit harder than it seems. Like you can't just place the item there. There's a lot of fidgeting. Fidgeting? That's not the word.
Yeah.
No, that's a word.
Fidgeting. Fidgeting.
Fussing, fidgeting, it's a
that's
fun
definitely not it. Okay.
Hey, go
But
ahead.
anyway, yeah, there's a lot of like, you have to fight the mechanic in this game and you have to be patient. But it feels rewarding though. When you complete it, it does feel pretty rewarding. You'd be like, yep, that's my house. And then whenever you come inside a server, like a new server, someone else took your camp spot and you can't place it.
Yes, that's always heartbreaking. Amazing.
Get quite high too.
I think I'm gonna head off to bed now.
Oh,
What
thank
time
you
is it?
so
It's,
much for staying up
5 a.m.
so late. Please do get some sleep, and thank you again for being on the show. We love your camp.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cedral. Good night. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Cedral, who stayed up late to let me run through his puzzle camp. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Where are we on the map even? We're up in the ash heap, aren't we? This is a cool location. The little bus and everything.
We're kind of near.
And that takes us to the end of the stream. Let's see, Cedral's gonna go to bed, so let's bounce back to
My camp, my camp.
and we'll say farewell. Which camp do you have?
Well, my insanely adorable tiny camp or the birthday decorated camp?
A decorated camp.
Okay, I will activate it. Hold on.
Brazilian Plays is back. Hello.
Yes,
See if I get to
Striglide, we'll
actually
see
fast
you
travel.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the members only stream. Many of you guys became members today on the show. If you are a member in the live chat, your name now appears in green and you have a badge next to your name. So tomorrow we'll have a
Was
members
just
only.
reminded
And Triglide just christened 5 more members before signing off.
Before we say goodbye, thank you, Waz, for reminding me of this. Let me show you if you want to submit camp for us to review on the show, or not review, but for us to present on the show. You need to be in Vault 42. There is a link to that in the video description, and Nightbot's been posting it. And once you're in here, in any public channel, you can just type show camp. And Modus will pop up a form where you need to just give us your username, your time zone, so we know where you are, and a name and a description of your camp. Now, this is only available for PlayStation at the moment. And it hopefully will be available on Steam in the future, but we can only do it on the platforms that we have. So fill this out. This will go into a form, and Noodle will reach out to you and take it from there. We'll get you on the show, and you will get instructions on how to actually participate and stuff like that.
Yes, I was speaking. Yes, good night, Cedral. I was speaking with a few people this morning in the live chat before the show started. And a lot of you are builders, and a lot of you enjoy these shows and these episodes, my builds, the other people's camps that we demonstrate. But you are all very timid. I get a lot of comments of, "Oh, I'll show you I really want to show you my camp, but I'm afraid it's not as good as Cedral's. It's not as good as Thor's." Once again, this is not a competition, you guys. We're not selecting the top 5 best builds or anything like that. We ran into Thor by pure dumb luck. I ran into Cedral, he ran into me, and he invited me to his camp. These are just people that we run into in the Wasteland, but there's no order to that. And while I joke about, you can just come by to my camp and wave a lot, it's actually really disruptive to me when I'm building and someone comes in and asks me to take my time to go look at their camp. That's the time that I just spent not working on my video that's due tomorrow. Like, this is work. So to avoid that, and to avoid either me not doing work or me telling you to get lost, we created this system so that you and I can actually make an appointment where I'll come and look at your camp. And like, there's virtually nothing you can do to get yourself kicked off this team. Like, unless your camp is like really inappropriate, or I can't even imagine how it would be inappropriate.
Yeah. No, I've seen camps that are clearly inappropriate. Yeah, profane language,
right.
Overt sexual stuff that we just can't put on the stream.
Yeah.
But if it's just a camp that's cool, we're happy to have you on the show. We can, ideally, these are 20-minute slots, and we can do 3 of them per show. If your camp is large and expansive, like Thor's and Cedral's were, we'll spend as much time as we need to, and we will schedule accordingly. JD, I see you lurking in the window back there. Get out here so we can say goodbye.
Get
Seriously,
in
she
the
just popped
shot.
up in the window behind my shoulder, like Cedral.
Malcolm! Yes, Malcolm is with us.
Oh, okay. JD is wearing the outfit, Noodle.
Ah, nice. Oh, we can.
So now you can
I'm
see
in
what it
camera
looks like.
mode. I'm
This
showing
is
it.
The Starlit Sniper. I'm also in camera mode, and I'm also showing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay, it is very cool. Even though it's not a full-length trench coat, it is beautiful. Triglide,
Yeah,
you were
with
supposed to go to bed. Triglide just gifted 10 more memberships.
Triglide, more memberships.
I love our dog.
Well, we keep using fireworks and cheer, and so I think dog belongs. Dog should have a home. All right. If there's nothing else in the chat. There is. Oh, hang on. Sweet Cakes is asking about what membership means. Noodle, do you want to?
Oh, yes. We should probably discuss that. Memberships are
you're
a
gonna have to do
paid.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I have no idea. Memberships are a paid subscription. So everyone who's a member, it's like Fallout First, but for Gamer Aviator. You pay a monthly fee. Our memberships have 3 tiers. The lowest tier is $2.99, and it's called Mole Rats. Everyone who's become a tier, a channel member today is a Mole Rat. So somebody actually paid real life money for you to become a member.
That's correct.
We had multiple gifters today, so they will all be in the live stream tomorrow. You can also level up your tiers. We have also tier Scorched and tier Super Mutant. The higher the tier, the more benefits you get. One of our main benefits is a members-only live stream, which happens on Wednesdays. So if you became a member today, join us tomorrow at noon Pacific. I will post the link to tomorrow's show shortly after the stream ends. And if you're a member, you will get an invite. The members-only streams are a little bit different. They have no filter. They have the parental advisory sticker on the cover. So if your ears are sensitive or you are under 18, perhaps don't join. And more members. Drake and Red just made 5 more members.
Drake and Red, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Additionally, you get early
I'm getting,
access.
moved around by a balloon.
Ah, yes, that happens. Early access videos, also members get that. More access to us as people. Hello, person in an insanely awesome outfit that just crept into the frame.
That might be was.
Just more interaction with us. In our live streams, you get to see our faces and hear us the way that we actually are. There's more behind the scenes stuff and more personal interaction and early access to some of our videos. When I build and I make building tutorials, I share the full recording of the build with the channel members as well. So once you become a member, right now, everyone who's a new member, you already have access to all of our members only content. And if somebody bought you a membership, they bought it for you for a whole month. So do spend that month hanging out and enjoying the members-only content.
See the members-only channel on Discord too?
Sorry?
Mention the members-only channel on Discord too?
Oh, I didn't mention that.
There's also a members-only channel on Discord. The end.
The end.
Anyway, so yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. It's only on YouTube. You get a bunch of access, a bunch of unique things, and hopefully if you were gifted...
Thank you, Steven.
If you were gifted a membership today, you will enjoy the content and renew at the end of the month. So that is all we have for you today. JD is sick, and so we have
From all the birthday cake.
My name is Oscapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
I have to say it, Noodle.
Until next time.
Until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
And remember your lines.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.